Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. Now, in this report, we have set the record straight about the 409 small generators that was sent by Belgium through BFAS for the Jamaican people who was affected by Hurricane Melissa. And we will address Andrew Onis and also Donna Go. Stay tuned for the full report. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Now, people, Belgium send Jamaica 409 small generators for the people of Jamaica, especially the western part of the island that was severely affected by Hurricane Melissa. Now, we see the Prime Minister come out and him say he will loan these generators to some small shop owners in partnership with them. And he must say some of those shopkeepers can partner with the government after them get the generator, if them have some small rooms that can store relief supplies that was donated by other countries for the people of Jamaica. Now, Andrew Onis should be ashamed of himself, people, to make a statement like that. Now, Donna Go come out and defend the Prime Minister and she talk a lot of things. And she said people now read and people are jump on the Prime Minister back and people feel up off because these generators come to Jamaica for police station and hospitals and nothing Nagasa people. In this article coming from Belgium, there is nowhere in the article states that these small generators is for police stations and hospitals. So we'll address it. Now, people, before we get into the report, watch this video clip.
We're going to start with 50 in the most impacted and remote communities. We will loan them the generators. But of course, there will be some requirements for compliance issues and to ensure that they are established operations that we can enter into cooperation with. So, of course, we would have to verify that they are a legitimate operation. So we would ask the JPs, the police, and other established persons in the area to vouch for their credibility. And we're going to ask the Jamaica Business Development Corporation to lead that, along with the DBJ. We're going to also ask them if they would be willing to partner with the government to give us storage capacity. Some of them may have a strong room. They may have a room or two where we can store things. That would multiply the number of areas that we have from which we can stage operations.
I get it. Belgium donate 400 generators. Come go listen, you know. And those generators were not sent to give the people of Jamaica, if you don't understand. Those 400 generators were sent for the police stations, the schools, the hospital, and all those places in government that needed it. Now the Prime Minister take it up on him end and say I'm going to lend out some of the generator to small business owners and to people so that they can use it and give it back to him. And the whole of uno come on the internet accost the man just for him kind courtesy. Then them never come to give people because I know 400 people get destroyed in a Jamaica. Them come for the government use them at the hospital, the airport, wherever it is that they needed them to use. And the Prime Minister come now and say I lend out some of them to people. I want to accost him. Wouldn't have no sense. Tell me now, when he give them to 400 people in the community, what the police station use? If there's another disaster, you think Belgium are going to send the next 400? Them are going to look on it and say them did send some come give the Prime Minister of Jamaica already. They are to be kept in reserve for when natural disaster come. Last night, me did ask and I wonder how it going on. But me go up and go listen it for myself and that me get from it. It weren't come to disperse to people who literally lose their home. It come for the hospital, the emergency area, them, the places that need these generators. And the government say, Imale no some. I want the problem with no Jamaica no can't comprehend.
So now, people, you say Andrew Holness make him speech, and also Donna go. I want to hear clearly what Andrew Holness said. Him alone, the hurricane victims who have shops, the generators, and them have to go hand it back over to the government. Andrew, you should be ashamed of yourself when you make a speech like that. And we address Donna go also. Because every time Donna come out and open up her mouth, people, she embarrasses herself. I want to hear how she react in the video clip. And I said people now read and people up off at the Prime Minister back and all of those things. Donna, if you don't know what I say, shut your mouth. Now, people, we'll get into the report. But before we get into the report, I'll tell you now how these generators get into the country. BFAS is Belgian First Aid Support Team, is the structure of the federal government that is activated when providing emergency aid abroad and consists of the FPS Home Affairs. The FPS policy and support BOSA, the FPS Public Health, the Ministry of Defense, and the FPS Foreign Affairs Trade and Development Corporation, in which the Prime Minister office is also involved. So people, Belgium donate the 409 small generators through BFAS. So we'll get into the article. Severely affected by Hurricane Melissa, Jamaica has asked for help, and Belgium, through BFAS, has responded this call by providing hundreds of generators in order to support the Jamaican people during this disaster. On October 28, Hurricane Melissa of Category 5 hit Jamaica and especially the west of the island, endured a lot of damages with sustained winds of over 290 km an hour, torrential rain, and a passage speed of 15 km an hour. It is one of the most powerful hurricanes ever recorded in the region. Initial reports point to 31 casualties so far, and now we know it reached 45. And more than 14 billion in damages, including the destruction of much of the power grid in the western part of the island. On the approach of the hurricane, the Jamaican authorities requested the activation of the European Union Civil Protection Mechanism, UCPM, in order to be able to count on the support of partner countries during this phase of emergency. The Jamaican Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management has submitted a list of priority needs. In this context, BFAS has offered to provide emergency assistance in the field of electricity production. As such, 409 small generators were purchased to be donated to Jamaica. A first donation left for Kingston on Monday, November 3rd via an A400M flight of the Belgian Defense, while the rest will follow in the coming days. So far, people, when I hear of no generator should go to police stations and hospital, we'll continue. This operation once again illustrates the Belgian solidarity in the face of large-scale disasters and confirms Belgium's active commitment to international aid. I was in contact with my Jamaican counterpart yesterday to express Belgium's full solidarity and our desire to remain by their side in this ordeal. We will continue to explore further support options together as to accompany the reconstruction of the country. Maxime Prévost, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, European Affairs and International Cooperation. Thanks to this international solidarity, Belgium hopes to contribute to alleviating the suffering of the Jamaican people, and also to support the effort of resilience and sustainable recovery. So, people, in this article, it never says that Belgium, through BFAS, donate these small generators for hospital and police station. You know what I'm saying? These generators are very small, people. Them not gonna work in another police station or no hospital. These generators came for the people of Jamaica who was affected by the Cat 5 Hurricane Melissa. You know what I'm saying, people? So when Andrew only said him alone these small generators to shop owners and partnered with them if them have some additional room that can store supplies and relief for Hurricane Melissa victims. Now, I don't know, people, what Andrew Holness is going to store in these small rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because these small rooms really can't store nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what he's going to store when he partnered with these small shop operators. Now, that's a bad idea. Trust me. That's a reckless idea coming from a prime minister. Where in the West right now, people, it not good. Now, him say, out time one mouth, that he more partnered with these shop owners. We more give the generators to, and them have to go on it back over some period of time back to the government. Now, whatever relief supplies that he more ask these shop owners to store, it's a recipe for funerals. Because, people, Andrew Holness has set up these shop owners. Because criminals now own no say. For example, Uncle Tom up there, sir, with some hurricane reliefs and supplies, and decide, say, them all go for it with them machines. And if the shop operators refuse to hand over the relief supplies for the hurricane victims' funeral. I don't know if Andrew Holness was thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Any relief supplies for the hurricane victims should be kept at safe place, like maybe the fire station or the police station. Not a liquor shop owner up the street. You know what I'm saying, people? Because criminal is going to target them. And we're going to have loss of lives. Now, people, after these people use these small generators, what is Andrew Holness going to do with them when they return? You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, in nowhere in this article it says these generators are for police station and hospital. Moreover, every police station in a Jamaica should have a built-in big generator, and also every hospital and fire station and most government buildings. You know what I'm saying? So when Donna go come out and defend Andrew Holness and as if apart for the Jamaica Prime Minister back because I'm sorry for them and I loan them the generator because it never come for them. It come for hospital and it come for police station. And nowhere in this article it says that, people. Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Belgium donate these 409 small generators for the affected hurricane victims, especially in the West. So, Donna, every time you open your mouth, you know, you embarrass yourself. And you tell people, say, people now read. And you now read any at all. You know what I'm saying, people? May I go back over it again. The Jamaican Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management has submitted a list of priority needs. In this context, PFAS has offered to provide emergency assistance in the field of electricity production. As such, 409 small generators were purchased to be donated to Jamaica. A first donation left for Kingston on Monday, November 3rd via a A400M flight of the Belgian Defense, while the rest will follow in the coming days. No, people. Andrew Holness embarrassed himself, because if this reached back to BFAS and the Belgium government, that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, is loaning these small generators to affected hurricane victims, how them all look on Jamaica? You know what I'm saying? Andrew, come on. You have to think before you open your mouth. What are you going to do with these generators? You know what I'm saying, people? And moreover, the West people, them not going to get electricity back anytime soon. Because about 70% of the light pole them is on the ground. So you got to have new wire, new light poles, new everything. You know what I'm saying? And him say more partnered with these shop owners for store hurricane relief supplies. You know what I'm saying? That means he must set up these small shop operators for loss of life. You see me? So this is the truth about it, people. It never said the generators is for no hospital or no police station. You know what I'm saying? So when Donna go come out and defend the Prime Minister who him love so much, even though them treat him so bad, you know, because they don't recognize her or no. You know what I'm saying? And she'll work for it. One day she'll get some recognition still, because she'll work for it. That's why she open up her mouth all the time. You know what I'm saying? These are small generators, household generators. You know what I'm saying? Not for police station and not for hospital. Tell me in the comment section what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.